This is the Cholo News Report for Tuesday, 12 June 2018. U.S. President Donald Trump and North Korean leader Kim Jong-un meet for a historic summit on Sentosa Island in Singapore. This marks the first time the leaders of both countries have met. For the moment, Mr. Trump will credit any successful outcome of talks to his maximum pressure campaign on North Korea that tightened economic sanctions and threatened military action. On the eve of the summit, Mr. Kim toured Singapore's tourist sites, waving to excited crowds and snapped a selfie with the city-state's foreign minister. Tuesday's front page of North Korea's official newspaper featured the extraordinary scenes on display in Singapore, offering many in the country an unprecedented glimpse of their leader, in a setting utterly at odds with their daily life. The United States unveils a new 6.5-hectare. Marie Royce, U.S. Assistant Secretary of State for Educational and Cultural Affairs, said at a ceremony to mark the unveiling that the complex was a symbol of the strength and vibrancy of the U.S. Taiwan partnership. Widely read Chinese state-run newspaper The Global Times said on Tuesday China needed to warn Taiwan and the United States against provocation. China has also stepped up military drills, sending bombers and jet fighters on exercises near the island that Taipei has denounced as intimidation. British retail chain Poundworld, which employs thousands of people, collapses into administration. The move came after talks with a potential buyer, R Capital, collapsed, leaving Poundworld with no option other than administration. Claire Boardman, joint administrator at Deloitte, said the retail trading environment in the UK remains extremely challenging, and Poundworld has been seeking to address this through a restructure of its business. Despite investing resources to strengthen the business, the decline in UK retail and changing consumer behavior affected Poundworld significantly, they added. Hurricane Bud grows into a Category 3 hurricane off the Pacific coast of Mexico. Forecasters said it was likely to weaken before a possible brush with the resort-dotted southern tip of the Baja California peninsula late in the week. The U.S. National Hurricane Center said Bud had maximum sustained winds of 120 miles per hour at midday Monday. Forecasters said Bud was expected to strengthen further before a slow weakening trend starts Tuesday. Mr. Trump was received by Mr. Lee at the Astana, and was accompanied by Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, National Security Advisor John Bolton, White House Press Secretary Sarah Huckabee Sanders and White House Chief of Staff John Kelly. More than 2,500 journalists from around the world have converged on Singapore to cover the landmark summit. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez announces that he will allow a migrant vessel carrying 629 rescued migrants, including children and pregnant women, to dock in Valencia after Malta and Italy both refused the vessel. The Council of Europe welcomed Spain's move, with the organization's Commissioner for Human Rights, Danjoma Jatovic, tweeting, "Saving lives at sea is an obligation that states must always uphold."